Wagwan. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? But welcome you guys. Welcome to our channel. This is Marja Kingdom. We're excited for you to come. Please hit the subscribe button and the like button so you can and notifications.
I don't know why you pointed up there. Like YouTube has updated where the like button is probably somewhere down here. Yeah, if you know, you know. You must still have an Android. Well, even if you
they will know what I'm talking about when I do that. Okay, you will see. You will see.
You said like up there. Are you gonna put? You
subscribe, like, comment. Right. Matter of fact, comment right here. Okay, comment in this big area.
He gonna put all this right here. Watch.
Watch. But for first thing and foremost, happy Pride to everybody.
Yes, happy Pride, happy Pride.
We are excited. I hope y'all are celebrating. I hope y'all are going to events. We hope you all are just having an amazing time. Be you.
Be you, do you, for you.
Period. Okay, so this video is going to be a coming out video of us explaining.
Closer to me. I'm just trying to fix this little, because I'm trying to get comfortable. Okay. I don't need nobody talking about me talking about Mari's doing a whole lot of moving. You know what I'm saying? Is he okay? I'm good. Okay. I just want to make sure not only is myself comfortable, but my man. I gotta make sure we both good.
Okay. Anyway,
look at that. That's beautiful hair. This hair, this is what your hair don't want to be like. This is what you want. Yes. This is what you want. This is what them girls out there want in 20 years. Them girls be putting miracle drops in their head looking for this. Okay. Let's talk about it.
Long story short, if you want this hair might look healthy. It might.
It's
but
beautiful.
It's beautiful, but it's not healthy.
Smells good too. Oh.
It's not healthy like I want it to be. Because one, I have a lot of breakage at times. Two, my scalp be really dry. I just found out what type of hair it has now, what type of hair I have anyway, so I'm still on a journey for that. But yes, his hair is healthy.
Ciao. Anyway, so
yes, this video is a coming out video. We're gonna tell our story since it's Pride Month. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just want to do this so we can let others know how we came out, you know what I'm saying, how it went, and just to, help out anybody else who wants to come out or who has similar experience.
Absolutely.
You want to go first?
You can go first.
All right. Okay, so my story is like, it's a little confusing.
My face, the way, I just want to talk about it because I know it's gonna make the video like how my face was like just looking like that. The only reason why I said you could go first is because like my story is so long.
Mine is too. Here we go. My story is a little confusing and a little I think perplexed is the same thing as confusing.
Yeah,
I think so.
5 hours later.
So long story short, so when I first found out what gay meant was I was happy, so someone called you gay, you was happy. I was like, okay, cool, I'm happy. So I was in first grade of, I would say, 2000 and, how old was we in first grade?
Boy, you always be asking me how old was we?
I think I was 8 or 9. No, I couldn't be 8 or 9. Couldn't I have? Between 2000 and I'm 2008. I'm just gonna estimate it. Okay, if you born in 2000 and you remember the age you was in first grade, let me know.
Congratulations.
Yes, please let me know so I can correct the year. But I don't think I was 8 in first grade. I don't think so. I don't know. Anyway, yes.
I don't know.
So I went to 2 elementary schools. I went to Williford Elementary, which is in Rocky Mount, and I went to Braswell Elementary, they were both in Rocky Mount. First year I went to Williford.
Yeah, shout out to Rocky Mount. Woo! Rocky Mount, Rocky Mount, Rocky Mount, Rocky Mount. Ooh.
I went to Williford first.
Sorry, but my bad.
But
I hope we cut all this out. This is so reckless right now.
Nope.
I never thought this was happening. This would be. What the fuck? Did you hear that?
So a piece of ketchup fell. Holler. Anyway, I had a friend. Long story short, then I went to Braswell because I got help back because I wasn't doing like I was supposed to, and I had this. I had this friend, I guess you could so-called say. I'm not gonna say his name, but his name's.
Sorry.
No, you're fine, Chad. Shut up, Chad. Leave it alone. It's fine. It starts with an S, but I'm gonna say AC.
Sorry.
His name is AC, or whatever. So, Chad, it'll be fine. For 9, 10, 10, he ain't come across this video. I'd be surprised if so.
You'd be really surprised.
Oh well. But yes, like we had, I guess, a small fling. Like so, like we would. Oh, child, family's gonna watch this. But it's okay. It's okay. It's first grade. So like we would like go to the bathroom and we'd be like, just like.
No.
It wouldn't be nothing serious or whatever.
A little too rough. I'll be that
It was like we didn't know what we were doing. We didn't know. But like, right, we was young. I had a crush on him. I liked him. I don't know if he liked me back. I have no clue, but we had a crush on each other. A couple of years after, I went back to Williford and I saw him at the park. It was me, my dad, my siblings, and my dad somehow knew him from out of nowhere. I don't know how or where, and he knew my dad. So I was like, oh snap. So I went back to where I was at and just stayed there and turned my head and just looked at the thing on grass. Cause he was with a bunch of friends. I said, yeah, no, I'm shy, so won't happen. But yes.
So what you thought he was gonna be like? Oh, you my man. Like, what's up?
No, I was just shy, and so yeah, I was just very shy. What? I'll look at it again. Anyway, so yeah, so after that, a couple years later, for second grade, I had a crush on this girl. I forgot her name, but she was light skinned. She had got her tonsils taken out, and I had kissed her on the cheek. She was like, "Wow, oh my gosh." She was very shocked, and I was too. Because we was behind the toy cubby, so like we was cleaning up toys and whatnot. Like no one knew. Yeah. So, like second grade, I was like, okay, I like girls. You know what I'm saying? Came third grade, I was like, I think I had this one crush on one guy, and I think. And then, like, that was it. Fourth grade, I had a crush on this guy and this girl, or whatever. But it's like, yes. So, yeah, and it's like, I was like, okay, cool. Came to fifth grade. Long story short, came to fifth grade. Huh?
I want to start my
Why?
Because I want to start her.
No, why?
Because I want to.
For what?
Because I want to go to the bathroom.
So yeah, basically, fifth grade started and whatnot. I was like, okay, I still like guys and like girls. So like at the end of the day, I still knew what gay meant. Gay meant I was happy. This and that. After a while, I think a couple months after, I was like, I found out gay also means you're sexually and physically attracted to males. So I was like, oh okay, that's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, cool. You know, I'm gay. I know the other meaning. So now it's 2 meanings now for me. So going up, to middle school and everything, I had crushes on guys. Wow.
I thought you was going to talk about, the middle school thing. But you're getting to that.
Yeah, that's what I said, middle school.
I know. That's why I didn't say nothing.
Oh.
I was going to say something, but I had to stop because I was just like, you know what? He's probably want to say it. I don't know if you were to talk about it though.
Is it about maybe getting bullied?
No. You can talk about that.
Well, yeah.
Other people.
But yeah, also I got bullied at one point in my life a couple of times. But anyway, middle school comes. I wanted to talk to this girl named Haley. She was very beautiful. Her teacher was her mother, so the teacher loved me. I think I was her favorite. I think out of everybody in that class, even though I started late or whatever. So I was like, eh. But she was very beautiful, very kind and everything else. I had a couple of crushes on some females. Eventually, we so-called dated. At one point, she was just so tired to where she didn't know what she was doing, so it wasn't really dating until... Yeah. Okay, yeah. Rewind. Yeah, we didn't start dating until middle school. 5th grade was when we supposedly dated when her teacher was our mom. I mean, yeah.
Her teacher, which is her mom.
Yeah, basically. A little confusion, my bad.
I'm about to say, y'all mom was a teacher? That mean y'all was related, won't you?
So basically, yeah, so it's like, and then just like in middle school, like growing up, like, I was battling between, am I gay, am I bi? You know, like, I was just going between those two options, because at one point I would like guys and girls, and at one point I would like guys. Like, I dated 2 girls my whole life, and that was Haley and Christian. Her name was Christian. She could sing, she could, I think, play guitar. I think it was a guitar, she was very beautiful. And I dated more guys, so it's like, coming to my parents, it wasn't easy. And by that means that, like, some people think, I just told my parents straight out the blue, or, you know what I'm saying, or like I just said, hey, mom and dad, I'm gay, or what guess it be. No, I didn't. I had got caught sending nudes. Child, you need to be careful. I had got caught sending nudes at a young age, so it's like I had got in trouble. Of course, I got my ass beat. I got whoopings. I got everything to think of for doing so. And I was hard-headed. So now I was still doing. So I think that like gave my parents an idea of what I liked, you know, because like they would like. I think they would still have still did the same thing even if I was trading with females, you know. But like growing up black and a young man.
I don't know if that was true though.
But if
they would have did the same thing if you was a female.
No. Not if I was trading with females.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think that's true. I think that because, you know, and we'll talk about it deeper, but I'm not saying your parents, but let's be real. The black community as a whole, we're not accepting. We're not, you know, as loving as we should be. We're very judgmental, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of us have a lot of growing to do. And we don't utilize the tools that we should as far as educating ourselves. So, you know, you got some parents, they find out their son or daughter, whoever, trading with a woman, or daughter trading with a guy. Well, you know, he's a guy, what you expect him to do? You know what I'm saying? Some parents, like, they root on their sons for that type of stuff. They like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Come in your room or yell at you in front of your mama, and then come in your room and be like, you know what, your mama was tripping, you know what I'm saying? It's cool, you know what I'm saying? You a guy, you gonna do it, you know what I'm saying? But I understand, this your parents, you know your parents better than anybody. But I'm just saying, like, the black community in a whole, and us as a society, we're not where we should be, where it's like, oh, you find out things, like if we look at somebody's search history and see what they've been looking up, some parents will go from 0 to 1,000 in 2.5 seconds over simple search history.
Yeah, and then also like it's rare. I would say it's in the black community, society. It's rare to have a black parent, guardian, mom, that whoever you're living with and taking care of you, to be accepting.
Exactly.
You know, because like for some people it takes time.
Yeah. For
them to accept you. Like, and what I was told, they still love me regardless, no matter what I was doing.
Right.
Even though I wasn't supposed to, they still love me. But like once they found out, and I told them, well, yeah, like they didn't condone it, but they still loved me. Eventually, it took time for them to accept it. You know what I'm saying? And like that person, that's all I ever wanted. You know, it's just for my parents to accept me and to just love me. You know, because at one point I was like, well, dang, like I don't want them to love me any less. You know, that's one thing I was like upset and worrying about. Where if I am, well, when I'm not when or when I am, but like that I'm gay, like are they gonna love me any less, or are they gonna treat me different, this and that? Like that's what I was mainly afraid of growing up, you know. But I know I had issues, personal issues, but with that and like going on, it didn't change. So which is a good thing. Like even now, they still love me the way I am. Even with Maury, dating Maury, they still love me. You know what I'm saying? And like my mom, she accepts it. You know what I'm saying? My dad, he doesn't condone it, but he still accepts it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, they told me, at the end of the day, it's your life. You gotta live it. It's that you have some parents that's rare to accept you from, you know what I'm saying, that day on out. You tell them, boom, no matter what. You know, you have some that already knows and accepts you. You have some that already knows that doesn't condone and that want to accept you, but we still love you. It's a different variety in the category of growing up a young black male.
A young black gay or a young black non-binary, just being young and black and just being different and unique.
Right, and the LGBTQ.
It's a whole thing. It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? And no matter how many or what different steps it is, every parent should love their child the way it is. Period. That's all. It ain't about you saying, oh, my child come to me at 12 or 13 talking about they don't feel comfortable that they're a guy in a female's body. Listen to that. You know what I'm saying? Don't act like they're psychotic or crazy and try to send them to a mental hospital. Oh, they need therapy. He needs therapy. No, therapy don't help everything. And sometimes therapy for certain people triggers certain other things that aren't good. And from that, moving on, certain people they can't trust nobody. They don't want to tell nobody nothing because of what they've been through. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, why wouldn't you want to feel closer to your child? It's your child. Why wouldn't you want to feel closer to them? And being closer to them is accepting them the way they are, loving them, letting them know that they can come to you and talk to you about anything, no matter what. Whether it's about depression, anxiety, life, relationships, no matter what it is. Now, of course, you may not tell your parents everything, but it's all about the comfortability of when you do, and you're in that moment when you may not even find yourself wanting to tell your parent, but then end up doing it, and after you do it, you feel good about it. That's like the way. That's how you should feel.
The world is lifted off your shoulders once you tell your parents or whoever they take care of. Like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Much better.
That's how you should feel. You got certain people who will never feel that feeling because either their parents have unfortunately passed away in transition, and they can't do that, or their parents are here now and they just stubborn. They don't want to have any type of connection with them because of what they do in their life, and it's just a lot.
Yeah, and then some people might.
I'm about to cut this off right now.
It was a joke. Some females would go through the same thing as a guy do, and some females has it easier because they're females. So like if they come out lesbian, then some parents are like, okay, cool,
Right. And it's not that. Let's be real. It's not as frowned upon as being a black man who's gay. It's a lot of things that people accentuate with that. Oh, just because I'm gay, that means I'm not masculine. They try to emasculate you. They try to take away your manhood. You know what I'm saying? And that's not cool, because I'm still a man at the end of the day. Okay? Things people saying, oh, if my child become gay, I want children. So being gay doesn't prevent us from not being able to have children. You still can have children.
Plenty of ways.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. We have to educate ourselves. And yes, females do go through some of of course, the same judgmental things, and black people in general, we go through it. But we're talking about being black and being gay and just being different and unique. And picture yourself, put yourself in our shoes to where you're like, you can't even post certain things or like certain things or comment on certain things without
someone
you know,
watching
right?
you.
Family members feeling some type of way about any little thing you do. You got your hand like this when your hand is just like that, and your dad look at you, boy, you better fix that shit. You know, it's stuff like that where, child, I may slip up and say that. Be like, child, I do that sometimes with certain people. I be like, oh, you know, I'm gay.
He got me on the point to where I say child a lot. At one point, it used to be whatnot in high school, and I stopped saying that. This man, I say child like no other. I say it to my siblings, and it is annoying to them when I say it. In almost I might say child in like three times in one sentence.
I'm sorry.
3 or 4 times in one sentence.
Child.
But yeah, so like basically, like after I had the first, like, so when they caught me seeing the nudes, I got whoopings, of
You
course.
see how we get distracted though. We literally,
We should be on one topic and then we go
Yes.
to a different topic, which is okay.
Yeah, it's
We gotta
okay.
get back on track.
We just be explaining where we're coming from. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want to make sure we're giving equal love to everybody, not only the black, gay, men, like everybody, all LGBTQIA,
All races,
transgender,
ethnicities.
everybody, ethnicities, Hispanic, Caucasian, everything, ethnicities. We love y'all. Mwah.
So yes, basically,
So you're middle school.
yes, still in middle school. I had my first boyfriend. He lives in Mexico.
Ooh.
Yes, like most of my relationships are very long distance. I got catfished at one point and cheated on at the same time.
And when did that happen?
So before I get on that part, basically Isaiah was my first boyfriend. He lived in Mexico. I don't know what parts of Mexico. I would say I'm X's name. Sure will. As long as I don't say the last in the middle. But yes, we dated, and it was like an on and off relationship.
Let me sips tea.
I hope you like that spit.
Bitch, I'll beat you. I'm just playing.
It's just soda. But so yeah,
I was over here getting mad. Like, did he really just spit it? Because I didn't really, drink it. It was like a little prop,
But yeah, so like first boyfriend ever that I ever had, and so like it was a relationship. Then again, it wasn't, because we would talk for like a couple of nights, and then I know it vanished. And he's the only person I had.
He would do to you like that?
Yeah,
When
like
you would talk, and then he would go.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, we would still be dating, but sometimes I would forget that we're dating, and then like it would go on for a whole year. I wouldn't hear from this man for a whole year.
And y'all still talking?
Like,
you was still like
so
his.
basically, like I was still in a relationship, but we did, like, you know what I'm saying, we had lost communication. Anytime I would text him, like, this was when Kick was popping back in the day. Okay, y'all, Kick and Uber was popping. Okay, it was popping. But anyway, we was on Kick, so like you can tell when someone logs out or not on for a very long time.
And he was logging in and stuff.
No, he wasn't logging in. He was just never logged in until that next year. So we went out talk for a whole year, and within that whole year, I probably dated others and never knew I actually cheated technically. Which was sad, because once I really found out and actually thought about the process, I was like, I cheated on this man multiple times.
Bitch. Next.
So
We're gonna watch the video, so the same thing. Next. First of all, he left you for a whole year. Okay? Didn't say anything, no smoke signal, no nothing. No, hey, my phone off or whatever. I don't understand here in Mexico, but they got prepaid phones there too.
and so like what got me weird to that point was, like, each year when we would date, I would have the same dream. Everything would happen at the same time. Like, the same as that dream would happen that next year anytime we date. And like,
that's crazy.
I got a long neck.
Giraffe.
But yeah, I don't know. To this day, I hope he's okay. He's doing great.
Of course.
But yeah. So over the years, I started dating guys more. Like I said, I only dated 2 girls, and of course, over the time, I kept trading nudes, and I kept getting in trouble. It was one point to where my mom had asked. She had to go to work that day. My dad was watching us, me and my siblings. My cousins had came over. Me and my cousin was in the room with my mom. She was like, "Jalen, are you gay?" And she was crying. I was crying. I'm very emotional. I'm the most emotional person in the household. You can ask him, and my siblings, my mom would tell you. I'm top tier of emotional. But shut up. But yeah, and I said no. I was crying. I said no, and I gave her a hug. And she had said,
You lied.
I did lie because I wasn't ready.
Right.
I guess mentally nor.
She know you lied.
Yeah.
Oh, she know you lied? You can tell.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. And it's like I wanted to tell her, but then again, it's like personally, I just wasn't ready.
Can I ask, why was your crying? You said she was crying before she asked you. Why was she crying before she asked you? Because it's been bottled up or something.
I guess it was bottled up, you know, and like she just, you know, I don't know. You know how some parents, you know, like to be honest, I don't know. But all I know is we were both emotional, and like it was emotional for me because it's like at the end I won't, like you said, I wanted to tell you.
Scared. There's a lot of stuff
Yeah.
going through your mind.
Yeah, and I said I wanted to, but I was just scared, you know,
Right.
and like me just lying had made it worse for me, I guess. And she said I would love you no matter what, you know. Gave her a hug and a kiss, and then she went to work. And later on that day, I got my butt beat by my dad. I got that belt.
Hollering.
Uh-huh.
By what? Telling her you won't gay?
No, trading nudes.
Hollering.
Yes, I was some people think I'm very sweet and innocent, which I am.
He is.
I'm just sneaky and I
No.
got stuff.
He's not anymore. He's
has-
so innocent. He's beautiful. Look at him. Look at this fish. Look at this fish. Look at this fish. This fish is so good. He got that mold like Jennifer Tilly.
Hi, Chucky. Hi. You wanna play? But yes, and then like I'm glad certain stuff I did that I did get beat for. I'm glad that I did.
You got beat.
Not like beat up, but like
Call them CPS.
whoopings. I'm glad I got whoopings from the
Okay.
things that I did
I know.
because my siblings know not to do what I did because they know the outcome, you know.
Right.
So it's like, yeah.
And not only that, it's just you learn from them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They made you a better you.
Yeah. And so years come to pass, you know what I'm saying? Still in middle school, I'm still dating this and that, you know what I'm saying? I had a couple of other experiences and whatnot, which was cool, you know, which was interesting. I had a couple of crushes, and I guess a few crushes that liked me back. I didn't know. But come to high school wise, I became more comfortable with myself, and like, so if anybody was like, "Hey, are you gay?" Technically, I would just say, "Yeah, I'm gay." I like girls, but I like guys more, you know. So it's like, I like both genders at the end of the day, but I'm more physically, mentally, sexually attracted to males, as you see. When it comes to females, I would find a female attractive.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I would do certain things, but not a lot. Like, I would kiss a female, yes. You know, I would grab on the butt or whatever, and that's probably high-key about it, honestly. Because end of the day, making out with someone,
I'm not trying to be, how you gonna leave somebody alone with child, kiss the butt, then she wants some. You gonna be
who said
like,
anything about kissing the butt? I mean kissing on the lips, honey. I just say grab the butt, not kiss on the butt.
I didn't mean to say kiss on the butt. I meant to say you kiss
Get
her,
'em.
kiss her butt.
We know what you meant, child. I knew what you meant. Come on.
Forget it. I'm done. Okay.
But
I didn't mean to. That was so stupid.
it's not stupid, child. I caught on the second time you said it again.
Okay.
First time I did. But yeah, so like, yeah, I'm gonna tell you another story about that. But yeah, basically like that's what I would do.
About what?
Child, you'll find out. But so yeah. So high school wise,
Wait. Oh. Okay. I was just trying to figure out if I was, you know, you said middle school, then.
So what? To high school. Yeah, so like I was more concerned about high school. People would ask me, I'll say yeah. You know, some people knew, some people was curious, some people was just like, "What is he?" But then they didn't want to assume or whatever. I had my friend, one of my sisters, Vanjie. She liked me. She wanted to date me because she thought it was cute. I had a little style and whatnot. Child, once she found out I was gay, she was upset. She was like, "Dang, man, this and that." My other sister, Deja, I wasn't her type.
I'm weak.
Yeah, I wasn't her type. But she, Benji was like, "Dang, man," but she didn't care. You know what I'm saying? We just like we had that sister bonding connection.
Right.
You know, even with a couple of my other sisters, you know, it was like if I was straight, they would date me. We would do a lot of things. I probably would have kids probably sooner and no dang on job. But yes, but I love all my sisters in that high school. I'm still in contact with most of them today. You know, so yeah. And after that, what else happened? I got bullied a little bit. Like I got bullied throughout my life in elementary, middle, high school, every now and again. It was alright.
It ain't alright.
I know bullying isn't alright in general. It's not nice. So don't bully. If you see anybody getting bullied, please stop that because you never know.
Beat the bully ass.
You never know what the other person. You never know what the victim might be going through.
Exactly.
You saving them and speaking up for them might actually right or just save their life because they might be thinking, "Hey, I'm gonna go, you know, hurt myself," and or just
never result to violence either.
Don't unless it's self-defense. I mean self-defense, but like.
But 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10, you gonna have to beat that bully ass. He gonna try you too.
I know a guy who actually did that. Who would go around school always beat the bully after bullying somebody else.
Oh, I love that type of stuff. Somebody had asked me to do that in my high school. I did it.
But yeah, so like,
it's one.
No, you're fine. Speak up for the person who's getting bullied. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, you're literally saving their life because they might not be here tomorrow, but you helped them out, and boom, they here for the next day and for the rest of the other years. You know. Yes. So yeah, now with my dad coming out wise, he didn't condone it. He did. I'm gonna be honest. Like most dads don't, which is normal. So it's like I can't say what was said, how things were said. It's just like he didn't condone it to like a strict, highly instinct level. You know, I still love my dad. We didn't have the best close relationship at all, but I loved him. After a while, we became a little close once I told him how I felt about, what was going on. Not about my sexuality, but like just the way I was feeling, but like him not loving me, or I didn't think he loved me enough, or, just like simple stuff, like not asking how my day was, or how was school, like that type of stuff. I was feeling some way when he didn't ask me. So when I told him, that's when he changed. That's when he changed and he started doing so. Like, it made things a little bit much better, So like to this day, we're not close, but we close. Okay, so like no matter what, I would kill anybody over my parents and siblings. I love them dearly. They love me and they would do the same, But yeah, so like after a while, a couple years went to pass. I never brought anything up, gay-wise, well not gay-wise, but like me saying I'm gay or this and that to my parents. I would always keep it a secret. I would tell some friends who I'm dating. My mom, she might have a feeling or like a clue, but she would never ask unless I said anything. So like over these past couple of years, I would say until I started dating one of my exes, which of course now he's my ex. We're gonna say Cam. Until I started dating him, that's when
You say everybody else's name, child?
Kevin. Until I started dating Kevin, that's when I told him that I had a boyfriend, So it's like, they didn't really condone it because the age was totally different and everything. But yeah, like, and after that, I think after him, that's when I didn't say anything else about me dating anybody else or whatever. So like most of my love life was just in a mode. It was just hush mode. I only told friends or whatever, maybe certain family members. That was really about it. Until 2019, We started, no, the end of 2019 going to 2020. We started talking. Yep, until I met this guy. You know what I'm saying?
Excuse me, bitch!
Excuse me. Until I met this man right here. That's when, no, I would say the middle to end of 2019. That's when that's when I started to know certain things else. You know, my mom, she became more accepting. You know what I'm saying? We didn't really talk about it, but she was just more accepting now. My dad was, I can tell, like, he still really didn't condone it, but he still loves me either way. So it's like, he didn't really care as long as it was safe and happy. So yeah, but until I met him, that's when I was like, okay, cool. I officially had told, my dad already knew that we was dating. I don't. At the end of the day, you're you, basically. And I'm gonna love you regardless. My love isn't gonna change, you know what I'm saying? Unless I lose his respect, that's when things change. But yeah, so it's like, I love you regardless. You're still my son. You're still the same to me, this and that. No matter what you are, what you become, you're still gonna be Jalen, this and that. You know, and that what made me happy in that, and that was a word that lived off my shoulders. My mom was a first, but it was like two big earths on my shoulders. My mom and my dad. My mom had pushed off, cool, I feel a little light but still heavy. My dad was a second. And once he said all that, I was happy, more at ease, and like even more comfortable with myself because of that. So like now, most of my friends know I'm gay, so it's like I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy too. I can be myself. I always been myself. You know, I would say like that's, I guess you could say that's my coming out story. I know it's long, but
a little hour.
Wait, it's gonna be about a whole hour.
A whole hour.
And then his is probably gonna be like almost an hour.
No,
so
nowhere near.
like, well, who knows?
Nowhere near.
I had a complicated life. We both had complicated. So, and I would say, well, you know, I'll say what I'm gonna say after you get done with yours, so it can be like closest to the end of the video, because it's a lot of stuff, you know, I wanna say. But you know, we gotta keep this a little short. But your turn. Tell us your coming out story. How was it for you?
My coming out story was marvelous. I came out all so beautiful. I told my mother that I like gas, and she said it's okay to be a lesbian. Marvelous. Just one. But seriously, my coming out story is not. It's not easy. It's definitely not one near as complicated. It's more than that. Anyway,
Well, you don't gotta tell everything. Like, I didn't tell everything of stuff what I said, and yeah.
Just know that I was once DL, then straight, then gay, then straight again DL. Now I'm pansexual.
You gotta break it down a little bit more so they can get it.
Okay, well, when I first was like 13 or whatever, I was already looking at, you know, videos and stuff and interested in things. So I was like, So, you know how you had those little packages on TV? My mom had cable where, like, I seen this gay... I seen these black guys, like, this version where these black guys up there, this whole package. So I was like, let me buy that real quick. I bought it, watched it, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Okay, next day my mom was like, who? BB, you know, BBC. So I was just like, oh my gosh. I was in this sweat. I was in there like, oh no.
Was it a video where it was they in like a garage?
Yes.
Hollering.
You seen that video?
Continue.
Hollering, child. That must have been
I didn't say I seen it. I ain't say I want to see it. I ain't say I came across it. I'm just asking, was it in a garage?
You must know.
Was it one white guy? Or like whatever.
You was in that garage. I'm just playing. But it was that. Yes, it was one of those videos, yo. It was so crazy. But anyway, you was a trip, child. The fact that you watched that video too.
Continue with your story.
So moved on. I was low-key looking at those videos on the low, like still I was doing it like every time. And so then I started experimenting with other things. Like, I'm not going to go into details of what I was doing.
Yeah, I don't.
But started doing other things. So I was just like, okay, I like that. But nah, so I was like, okay, cool. But mind you, you know, I'm black, obviously, I'm gay, I'm a man. I'm thinking I'm like, nah, I was one of those people where I was like, nah, I'm not gay. I was praying every day to God that he would take that away from me, you know what I'm saying? Because how I grew up and how, you know, my family is and stuff like that. I was like, Lord, please don't let me be gay. Look, I know I'm not gay. I like women. I like women. And it was just like, oh my gosh. Then as I thought about that more growing up, I was like, Mari, like, that's psychotic as fuck for you to be praying to not be you. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. I was like, nah, that's crazy. If anything, like, and I know there's a guy, if there's a guy and I know there's a guy, he want me to be me because he made me the way I am. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna love me how I am. So I was just like, you know, stop doing that. But I was still low-key doing it every time. I'm going to say every time I have my me moments, my personal time, I would, you know, after, I would always pray, be like, Lord, forgive me. Like, you know, I would always think I made a sin or something, you know what I'm saying? And that is like toxic, job to be thinking that, you know, you should be able to have personal time without feeling guilty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh my gosh. But that was that. And so afterwards I was just like still dating. I dated women. Dated this woman named Tanisha. Her name was Tanisha. Baby, don't laugh at me. I forget. Do you remember her name?
No, we'll just call her
I'm gonna
Tanisha.
say T.
Alright then.
I'm gonna say T because I know her name will start with her name definitely starts with a T. And Tanasia, that's her name.
Oh, yeah.
Tanasia. So Tanasia, we started dating in elementary, somewhere up in there. It was bomb. I genuinely loved her. She knew I genuinely loved her too, because I was one of them boyfriends, like, I didn't play. I, like, made sure she was good. Like, I'd be the type of boyfriend, pull her chair up for her, like, when she eat, scoot it back type shit. Anybody look at her, look at their ass, like, she'd be like, Mari, stop. I'm like, no, what is he looking at? Like, so Tanasia was her name, the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful girl who was my first girlfriend. We stopped talking. It was, you know, understandable. And I started talking to this girl named Shamaya. You know, she wasn't really my type. It's not shade or anything like that, honey. I'm just saying. I say that because the relationship kind of was brought to us, kind of forcible, like a parent thing. Our parents putting us together, yeah. Because my mom was friends with her mom's child. And my mom will always do that. Like, she was always extra. Like, I would come over there because I'm still that mama's boy. So I would always be like, Ma, like, you know, come over there, check up on her with her friends. She'd be over there high, smoking, honey, drinking. So I'm like, Ma, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you coming back home? You know, mind you, we good. Because, you know, my oldest brother be watching this and not that. Anyway, yeah. So she's like, I'll be back. Every time I would come over there, Shamaya would be there, you know what I'm saying? Her mom would be giving her something to drink, honey, at an early age. Used to get that girl drunk. But anyway, she like, they gonna Mari. Oh, look at them. Yeah, ain't they cute? Oh, they cute. And I'm looking at them. I'm like, Ma, stop. I remember my voice to this day. My voice used to be like, Ma, stop acting like that. Ma, I don't even like her. Why are you acting like that? Like, that was my voice. You can tell, too.
Yes.
That was my voice. But, it was so crazy because I'm just like, wow. You know, I don't even understand why somebody gonna put their child together with another child. Like, I ain't never said, even at that time, I was still, you know what I'm saying, knowing I still liking, you know, niggas on the low. I hope I can say niggas. Can I say niggas?
I guess so.
Okay. I don't, you know, YouTube, my bitch.
I can always bleep it out.
Okay. Dang, that's gonna be a lot of blurper, honey, because I'm gonna be dropping them.
Hollering, try your best not to drop them so much.
Okay.
Like,
that's just the way I talk, though. Alright. What you looking like that for?
No, I saw a piece of net floating
I'm
around.
sorry, I thought you was looking at that little thing right there. But anyway, yeah, I know I was liking niggas on the low. So for me, it was like, okay, I was with her, but like I remember this one time I was with Tanasia. We had this little romantic thing she had did. I forget if she had something. We was on the bus or whatever, and this guy had walked by, and I was like, I caught myself literally turning around, looking at this dude's ass. I was like, oh my gosh. I did it right in front of her.
Did she say anything?
Child, I don't think she noticed, like, for real, because I played it off, like, I was like, did that nigga just bump me or some shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, I played it off like I was, like, mad, like, looking at him like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying?
Did he have at least a nice butt? Holler, don't say anything else. Don't say anything else, child.
But anyway, yeah. So I was in elementary school this time. I ain't never talked about this, but I was in elementary school. I was still dating. And this guy, like, I think he could tell I was like deal with. But anyway, I was like giving him the eye. He's giving me the eye, whatever. And so when we were in the bathroom, like, we like was like.
Yeah, like, yeah, that happened.
Yeah, I can't describe it
now.
But
maybe next time.
Maybe after dark.
Maybe after dark, who knows? Might have a shine after that.
But in all seriousness, yeah, that did happen. Anyway, yeah, that happened. So after that little fling with the guy, whatever, I was just like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already knew before, but you know, that was wild. So yeah, me and Tanasia broke up. Like I said, we were the thought to be the power couple, child, but no. Come to find out, I came back to my city. But mind you, I'm still in my city, but I came back like to my neighborhood where I grew up. And my childhood for homeboy was dating her. And I asked around, I said, who dated her? They was like, Ivan. I said, Ivan? Ivan from Jamaica Drive.
Hot on shine. Not the drive.
Yeah, Jamaica Drive. I said, oh, shit, okay. So I was one of them extra, I ain't gonna lie, because I still loved her. So I was like, that was fresh, you know what I'm saying? Like me finding out that he was talking to her. So I pulled up where they was at, and they was like at this place where we basically go get homework done and stuff like that, like a center. So I came inside the center. Miss Braswell, she like, Byron, you ain't been here you don't live over here no more. What you doing? I'm like, Miss Braswell, I can still come up in here. Okay? Don't act like who was writing your checks, my mama. Okay. Poop. Ate her up. But anyway, I seen Tanasia sitting on this by this table when I went over there. She had an empty chair. Ivan, he was sitting there and seen him get up, so I hurried up, sat down where he was at, and she was like, somebody sitting right there. I said, I know, me. I said, how you doing? You know, spoke to her. She was like, you doing? When she seen me, she just started, like, she smiled real hard, like she missed me or some shit. And then, so that happened. And I never, like, had any early relationship with any guys or anything like that because I was DL, so the things I would do would be quick and then block them. You know what I'm saying? Or I would just work with other DL guys who do the same thing. We block each other. Don't talk about it. Move on. So I've never had unprotected sex. Let's start there, because I'm not a hoe. And I know some people watch this video be like, "Oh my gosh, I've been doing a lot of open."
I'm still a virgin, so don't try it.
Child,
Don't play with me,
I'm just playing.
Use a trip, child.
No, I was just messing after the story you told.
Like I said, our relationships is long distance, honey.
Anyway, yeah. So I was DL. You know what I'm saying? The very first time where I ever was just like, let me try this guy thing. You know, was when I hit up this one guy and I was like, this is where I knew, A, not to judge a book by its cover. B, not to jump too fast, and C, just not to do anything that I was thinking, just to continue to, I should have just done what I was doing. I'm gonna say DL for me, because I was like a legit DL person. Like, we don't show face, none of that shit. Like, no, like I'm even specific about showing certain parts of my body because I know certain people would know, like, because of certain significant cuts and things, like, you know, birthmarks and places where people would pinpoint, like, okay, yeah, that's so and so. I had it happen before. But anyway, yeah, so I'm just saying, like, there are certain guys that are on dating apps. If you are a new DL guy, newly to, and you trying to like give it a go, and even though you ain't trying to show your face or whatever, you know, this other guy showing his face, he could still be like, still like DL, but like newly to it too. You know what I'm saying? Cause still he can understand where you coming from. That's what I thought I was looking for. I was looking for that, and I thought I had found that, because I was like, this guy understands where I'm coming from. He know, nah. That nigga was gay. That nigga was gay, bro.
The way you said it out of nowhere. You is a trip.
He was.
Cha.
That nigga was gay.
Cha.
So I was just like, bro, I was so just caught off guard. I was everything for him, you know, masculine, deep voice, tall shit, big, you know. He liked all of that.
Hollering.
You want to cut that off? You better cut that out. Out.
I'll bleep it.
Oh my god.
Y'all.
Oh my gosh.
Sometimes he don't be catching himself. It's
I
like,
just talk.
he talks to that out of nowhere. I hear it. I am hollering, y'all.
Okay.
Y'all see what I gotta go through? But continue.
Child,
Long
what
story
was
short,
that?
he was the right. You was the right one for him.
Yeah, I was the right one for him. And everything wrong for me was him, obviously. So I was just like, oh my gosh, bro. Like, I was looking for, I'm going to go into specifics what I was looking for. Like, not too deep what I was looking for. But I'm going to say I was looking for somebody to match me, basically. Everything. Like, everything. That look. But I'm just like, he didn't respect my privacy. He didn't respect me being new to the game, me being new to the scene, you know what I'm saying, to the community. He didn't respect that, and I was just like, I'm not with affection. I don't do that. No. He wanted me to kiss him in the car while people were looking at us in the stoplight, niggas on the side, like, you know, on my side, on his side, looking at us and shit. He wanted me to kiss him, and I was like, so, I was real high-key secure on me showing and telling a whole bunch of my business, like, even my name You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna tell people my biological name or my real name or my nickname. Like, no, I would make a whole another name, something that nobody would ever call me. You ain't gonna know. You ain't gonna know.
Her.
So, that being said, I've always been close to my sibling Tina. Shout out to Tina in the military right now. We miss you. We love you. We turning up when you touch stone. Period. I started confiding in them, you know, telling them things, and you know, like we always been close. But one day we sat in their car and talked about some real stuff where they would ask me like, "So Mari, like, are you gay? Like, do you like guys or you like women?" And I was like, "I like guys." Told her, you know, she was like, I mean, they were like, "So you're not sexually attracted to women?" And I told them no.
Oh, she sees this.
But when she sees this,
She's like, oh,
she's gonna be like, yeah,
you are.
I am.
Oh.
I'm pansexual.
We're gonna fight when we get back.
Like, if we can fight when we get back, we are. Because they can be like, you should have been told me. But, yeah, I am pansexual. And if you don't know what pansexual is basically you being attracted to more than one gender. People, you know what I'm saying, different races, of course, origins, whatever. But more than one gender. And I genuinely don't really look at gender. I just look at, you know, people being people, you know, so maybe I'm something else.
You could be pansexual in a lot of things nowadays.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say I'm pansexual.
So, on your coming out journey, how was it when you told your mom?
Well, when I told my mom, I was at my second mom's house, my Aunt Rhonda, and I was just like, it's time. I forget how old I was, but yeah, I was like, it's time to. So, you know, I was actually looking at videos, people coming out, so I could get an idea how to do it. And I seen people call their mom, text her, some people told her in person. And I've seen people like, oh, it's better to tell her in person so you can, you know, I'm just like, no, as long as you tell them, it don't really matter. As long as they know, as long as you hear back from them. Of course, it's going to be weird after you text them. Like, it was awkward for us after I told her. I'm going to tell you how it was. But after I told her, it was weird for me, like, nervous to see her the next day, like, because I didn't know how she was going to look at me, you know. But I was like, Ma, I got something to tell you, yada, yada. She was like, what? Basically, I said, you know, got straight to the point. I said,
I'm gay.
No. I said, basically, you don't ever have to worry about having any children. Like I said, technically by a woman, and say that's what I said. I said you wouldn't have to worry about having any children like by a woman for me. And she was like, what you mean? You can always adopt. That's what she said. That's what she told me. She was like, you can always adopt. I was like, no, Ma. I said, I'm gay.
After she said that, that's what you said.
That's what I said. I said, no, Ma, I'm gay. If I hadn't messaged today, I would show you, no, Ma, I'm gay. And she was like, the next message she sent back was, wow. We laughing at it, but it's dramatic. She said, wow. And I looked at her and said, wow, child, my heart dropped. I said, oh shit, she can get me out right now. I am gonna have to live without Rhonda. But no, I want that deep. She was like, wow. She was like, I thought you had a girlfriend. And she said, your girlfriend came to pick you up, though. I said, no, that was a guy. I said, that girl was actually a guy. So then she was like, okay, yada, yada, yada. She was like, we don't have to ever talk about this anymore if you don't want to. And basically she was like, I'll always love you, you're my baby. She's like, you always will be my baby bird, blah, blah. And, you know, It's what it is.
Aw.
But yeah, she was supportive.
Child, I'm never gonna forget how it went, child. No, Ma, I'm gay.
It was funny though. It was like a Golden Girls thing with Sophia,
Oh, yes.
you know, and Dorothy. Ma! But anyway, yeah, it was very accepting. Now, it's been a roller coaster trying to just figure out who I am because I like pussy, but then I like dick.
People say that on YouTube anyway. So it's
Okay,
like,
it's not a problem.
I don't think it's a problem.
Oh,
because
no,
like people cuss all the time on YouTube. Okay, and
Okay.
heard stuff like that before.
All right.
Especially my sister, she be watching them. I don't know them names, but like they live in Florida or whatever. Most of the people she watches YouTubers be in Florida, and so they be cussing, they be saying this and that.
Okay, whatever.
Right, so
I just want to. This is how I talk. Shit.
Yeah, I just try to keep mine because
you don't talk like this. But anyway, like I said, I'm very attracted to women. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna go into specifics. I'm attracted to BBWs. Like, BBWs for certain people means big, beautiful women. You know, no, big black women. Okay. I'm talking about some thick, nice curves. You know what I'm saying? A fat pussy. You know what I'm saying? Pum pum pata yard. You know what I mean? Pum pum pata shots. You know, she gotta go twerk pon the tree. Now she go twerk pon the brickery. Yeah. That girl over got to twerk on the TV. Nah, she'll fall and break that shit. But yeah, I love all types of women, you know what I'm saying, ethnicities and races, but my thing to really get me is black, beautiful women. Black, beautiful women. I mean, I've seen some women out here where, like, I would fuck them with clothes on. And they ain't never been that type of way about no nigga. Damn, I could think of something now.
what's that supposed to mean?
I never want the fucking nigga with his clothes on. Like, you know, you can, a girl wearing.
Nah. What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, you want to?
You is a trip child. A complete trip.
Well, I'm just playing.
Mm-hmm.
I just say life is just beautiful. I feel like Future. Life is amazing. You know, just getting to know yourself, getting to know what you like, you know, and getting to know who likes you.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be no hold up.
Period. Because as I told him, it's gonna take time to know your true self.
Right.
What you like. Because at the end of the day,
Some people 30 still don't know themselves.
Right, and you got some people that's 35 and that figure out what they truly like. You know what I'm saying? What they truly are, and that's okay. As I told him, and as I told one of our other mutual friends at work, it's okay if you're still figuring out what you like and what turns you on or don't turn you on. It's okay.
Right.
Because it's life.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's just...
One minute you may like this, one minute you may like that.
Right.
And it may be like that. Don't beat yourself up that, oh, I don't know what I want. No, it's not that you don't know what you want. You're just experiencing life. You're just going through life.
Have fun,
You know,
take your time, and please just play it safe. Who knows? I might become bisexual in a couple more years. You never know. Who knows? We might have a quad relationship, a girl and another guy. Who knows?
A polyamorous relationship.
That's what they call it. Next. But yes.
I didn't mean to drop those bombs, but if you know me real well enough, you should know it wasn't intentional.
Yeah. So you got this far. Some of the bombs is probably beeped out. So some of the other ones I probably ain't gonna care because, and it's light work. But child, his mouth is a mouth shut when he started getting talking. Look at you smiling. But yeah, plus we just want to let everybody know that no matter what age you are, if you're watching this 16, 18, 30, 40, whatever age you are, if you want to come out, come out to us. You know, DM us on our Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Let us know that you're coming out. You know what I'm saying? We'll be happy for you. And then, despite we're not your blood family, we're your family. Because we're here for you, okay? If you want to tell us your story and you want us to broadcast it and let people know your story, that's fine. We'll use a whole different name in the alphabet. We ain't gonna tell your business none of that. We'll give them a fake city, state, and everything. You know?
But be you. The moral is you can talk to us about anything. Just don't blow us up and be extra and stuff, because we do have a life. We work and we pay our bills. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. He nice and want to, petite, no. We're not gonna play those games. But we're here.
If you DM us, just give us 48 to
72 hours.
How many is 3 days? 72? Oh, yeah.
72 hours.
Yeah. 48 to 72 hours to respond. Okay? But we love you, and we're glad that you stayed through the whole video and watched it, and you just enjoyed it.
Yes.
You know, if you have any advice or tips, please let us know in what?
Marja Kingdom.
No, the comments below.
The comments below.
Let us know in the comments, okay, what you think. Give us your advice.
Girl.
We need the
boy.
critiqueness. We need all the critique of what we can do better, what can be done differently.
We need it all. Y'all supposed to been get it for us. Y'all supposed to been had them likes. Y'all supposed to been shared this video. Y'all supposed to have been turned up. Turn us up like we turn y'all up.
So I put your spit from that fan child. You're all this with child.
You are lying.
I feel like
Shut up, boy.
Spit,
Shut up.
especially one
Shut
of my wrists,
up.
one on my arm, and then one up here, and then another one on my wrist. But thank you for coming. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and let us know what you think. Don't forget to share our video, our YouTube channel video,
and always stay true to you.
In the video that's
top. We'll see y'all later. Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. We love yous.